So I get a text today, and the CCA dudes are going to meet with the mayor or something like that to start an oyster, I don't know, what do you call it, housing, farming type thing to help restore the canals. Is it the same mayor that thinks it's okay to totally destroy all the oyster beds in this one canal? This is one of the few canals that has not been totally dredged, and there's actually some wildlife and stuff in here and on the bottom. Are we going to put the oyster farms in this canal right after you dredge it? It's all smoke and mirrors, folks. Nobody gives a shit about the environment. Nobody cares about the wildlife. Nobody cares about the water. At least not anybody in this town. And the few people that do care, you think they're calling the shots on what's getting dredged and what's not? Who do you think's calling the shots in this canal? Maybe I'll meet Lambrex down here and we'll start our own oyster farm right after they finish dredging this sumbitch out. We need to be doing the opposite. We need to be restoring the wildlife, restoring the oyster beds, not destroying them all. So as the city friggin' sits there and tells you friggin' that they're trying to work with the waterways and make sure that they're going to restore the wildlife and all that, they are not. They're going to dig it up so they can put bigger boats in. That's all they care about. Maybe we should do our own new protest right here.
Yeah, explain to them what the problem is here.
The problem is this is one of the few canals in Fort Lauderdale that hasn't been dredged from seawall to seawall. There's wildlife in here. And that barge and that heavy equipment right there is getting ready to dig it all up. And then it'll be like the rest of the desert in these canals. So you can go to the Victoria Park Canal and they haven't dredged that one up. And there's actually fish and bait in there. And then there's this canal where we haven't dredged this one up and there's actually fish and bait in there. But all the other canals are dredged from seawall to seawall, and it's very hard to catch anything or see any wildlife in there. That's what we need to be promoting and replacing. But instead, they're getting ready to wipe out this whole little canal here. Which sadly is all we got left.
So that side's dredged.
Yeah, that's
along that seawall.
Right, that side's dredged. And then it comes out about 50 feet. And then there's a shoal in here. And the shoal takes up about 2/3 of the canal. And on that shoal is where stuff lives. Like if you come in here on any given day, there's fish in this particular canal. There's birds in this particular canal. The friggin' manatees and stuff will swim in here and hang out because there's some sort of natural habitat for them. Until that will destroy it all. Like I'm not like against progress, but do we have to ruin and exploit every last square inch of the intercoastal here in Fort Lauderdale?
Dude, we got a great comment here from Che Rosenbaum. Man, you've been around those canals for a long time.
Yeah. And then I'm watching them get destroyed for a long time. And now I got people on the fucking internet that want to listen to me. It's freaking insane. Nobody cares, dude. They're just going to kill everything. This is where our bus stop was, Rosenbaum. Right over there. Back when people were allowed to fish on Los Olas Boulevard. Back when there was actually fish here. Done. Sad.